What's up, confessors? Welcome in here. We are here today catching up with the lovely Miss Double O. You know her from the sensation that she is on TikTok and the hit show Supersize Salon on WeTV. So let's get into what she has been up to, y'all. Let's bring her up here. Hey, lovely
Hey
beauty.
girl,
How are you?
I'm good. Well,
You
I'm
look
back.
amazing.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you, honey. Well,
How
it
are
has
you?
been since it's been a minute since we don't caught up. We had such a good time last time.
I know, right? That's
Feel like
like
we
the
friends now.
longest
We cool.
interview in my history of me.
Yes, you have been a busy girl. You have got some new music out as we see behind us. And girl, I woke up today and I was like, you know what? I just got into Spotify. I'm like, I can listen to my girl. So I went and followed you on Spotify, and girl, I've been jamming to you all morning.
Aw, I'm glad you like it. Now you ain't just saying that, are you really like you feeling
No,
it?
really.
Or is
The
it
last
relatable
music, I
music?
can pull up my phone right now, and it will be. It should. You should still be on pause on my Spotify. I don't even know
What's your favorite
for,
song? Any
I was
songs?
listening to for what? For what is the last
Uh
one I was listening to?
okay. Have you gotten
Yes.
through it? Did you listen
So
to
I'm
all of
like,
them?
I don't found a few that's going on my workout track list. So I
Go
love
get
it.
it. It's
So
definitely
girl,
my workout track.
I love it. Your music is so uplifting and energetic and empowering. And
Oh,
I love everything about it. I'm like, oh my goodness. I oh my goodness. And I'm like, I was refreshed so I could be like, oh my God, I actually really do like it. So I don't got a fake or be phony. I love
okay.
it, girl.
Okay.
You is
Good.
good. Okay.
Okay. I was gonna say you don't got no confessions, do you now?
None of that, boo. None of that.
All
So
right.
tell me about this latest album.
So we put it out as an album, but I guess I didn't realize that I should have doubled the album. I'll do that next time.
Mm-hmm.
But I should have doubled the album and did. Long story short, I put it out as an album, but they accepted it as an EP because it was not 30 minutes long. It was the number amount of songs, but it didn't compile as a 30-minute project.
Oh,
So I should have doubled it. I should have put the 6 songs explicit and then the 6 songs
ooh,
radio, and that would have did it.
dang.
So
Well, hey,
my intention was to drop my first album. So a lot of people saw me doing album. When you look it up and say EP, that's where the confusion come in. So I just needed to clear that up. But yeah, it was exciting and it was random. Not really random because we've been working on the music. I never stopped recording in all these years. But um my brother, who's my manager, hit me up and was like, "What you want for your birthday?" And I was like, "I don't know." You like, I mean, you want your usual little cash app or something? I'm like, I mean, I guess like it was random for him to call me and ask me what I wanted for my birthday, and he was like, "Let's put a project out," and I was like, "What? In 7 days?" He was
damn.
like, "Yeah, let's put the music out. We could drop it on your birthday." And I was like, oh my God. So I was so excited. Like, I've had a couple of these songs in the chamber already. People may have heard them over these past year or so, but finally put them out. Woke up to a little drama. I ain't gonna even talk about on my birthday, send it around for what, but that's another interview.
We can have it now.
Another interview, but it worked out. God is good, you know. God knew and the universe knew how important putting this music out was for me and was not allowing nothing to stop it. And we was able to put the records out and it's doing well. It's doing well.
Nice, nice, nice. Well, I mean, so let's just touch briefly and get the, part out of the way. Speaking right on
Okay,
cue,
man.
KK sending love and condolences. Um,
Hey.
it was very hurtful and tragic when we heard the news that we lost Miss Lovely Jamie. And I also want to send my condolences out to you. I've already have already. But how are you doing? And how are you doing?
Um, I'm better, man. I'm so blessed. Jamie is with me, around me. I got so much of her in my home that I'm gonna cherish forever. Big photos, some of her wardrobe. I did an interview on one of her minks last week. Like I'm just blessed, man, and I'm much better. I had just started breathing again, feeling like I could breathe again from losing my dad. And then Jamie suddenly passed away like she did. I felt like I was in such a dark space with my dad. It was important that I get active. For some reason, she passed away. I felt like she jumped inside of me and got me activated. Because she knew the thing that bothered me the most about being in Vegas, that we was sitting still while we was waiting on the new salon to get built out. And, all of that took time from airing till she passed it. Finished construction 2 days before she passed. And um, yeah, I never at that time would have been her legs. We never got a chance to walk in there. Um, but I felt activated like instantly. I was like, all right, I cannot sit here. And like I was in St. Louis at the time. I was there for 2 weeks. I kind of poured my heart out to my friends and family. People who I felt like I never missed any time she was ever hospitalized. Even she said on the show, the reason she went the first time. Like I've always been there. So for this particular time, her to go and pass away, and I not be there, like always, was very like traumatizing to me. And I think that it was intended. I always used to tell Jamie, God don't make no mistakes. I feel like it was intended to be that way because I also know God, and I believe that he don't put more on you than you can bear. And I think I would, if I was her, I wouldn't have been able to bear being here for that moment. But it was very ironic, very weird timing, and totally unexpected. Totally unexpected. But I'm better. And it just kind of put fire under my ass to do everything we had talked about doing. And she knew that, yeah, I wanted to be in a salon and have some place where I could bring clients and things like that. But we also discussed me not being like a person that's there every day. I don't want to manage the salon. I was offered that. I don't want to, I'll be a key holder, but I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, um, am just not like, if me sitting in the salon all day feel like a 9 to 5 and I'm an entrepreneur, I'm like, I gotta be outside. I gotta go be finding clients, getting stuff, meeting people. Like I'm like the person that's out promoting everybody
Right.
if
So
I'm
how
able
is
to.
Salon doing?
Honestly, I do not know. I have not been in any contact with her manager and part owner of the salon. So yeah, I kind of been like X'd out of this baby doll world of Jamie's for some. We can
How
talk about that
is that
later.
when you are her baby doll? You are her
Uh,
best friend.
I'm not gonna say I'm X'd out, but that's what it feels like because I don't. I haven't talked to nobody. I don't. I've reached out. I don't. I've been. Jamie had made me so with her and I planned because she knew that she wanted me to get Club Baby Doll back up and running. Um, and so we had plans to start doing these BBW parties beginning of 2023. So, and I have different people I have been reaching out to months prior to like after the show aired. That's what me and Jamie was working on. She had made me admin of her Club Baby Doll group, and it was the plan for 2023. Well, things that got a little hectic. She got sick. Things that happened. She went to the hospital, and then she passed away. And so I felt it was important, even and that kind of activated me too. I felt it was important to do the things we planned on doing starting in January. Like I wanted to still do that. And so that's why I started what I have now, which has been so successful. Thick Thursdays and the Curvy Girl Brunch. The Curvy Girl Brunch, we started that in the end of February, beginning of March. And unfortunately, I had to switch venues. So now I'm just doing the Thick Thursdays. But in honor of her, I felt like it was important to do what she and I had planned to do. And the reason I'm not really doing it under the Baby Doll brand is because for some unseen, unknown reason to me, once I accepted the request for admin, I was then removed and added, and two of the other girls were added. So I was removed as admin, and the day I went to go promote the event and to make the big announcement in the group, um, my post had to be approved by. And I was like, yeah, we're not doing that. And I got rid of it. I deleted it and was like, took Jamie logo off all my stuff and was like, because the next thing that'll be being said is I'm cloud chasing. Like, but I had to come into myself and realize I've been Miss 007 far before this.
Yeah.
Jamie booked me because she was a fan and just so happened to become the best of friends. And I believe that was all God sent. It was meant, what I mean, for us to be in the encounterment that we had with each other. So I ain't mad at nobody. I just am in my own way, fulfilling a dream of mine, and it actually brought back something that's been sitting dormant in me. Because I used to throw the biggest parties in St. Louis with my friends and family, who was actually here last night in town. A group of them came in town and was able to like really see me in the element that they know me in.
Yes.
So that was pretty dope. And last night, that's why I'm hoarse. Thick Thursdays, we met capacity. The parties is when I tell you I got the biggest party of the week in Vegas, and I can't even understand how this is even really happening. But I'm trusting that it's my dad and it's Jamie and it's God and the universe
Yes.
to build this thing up like this in 6 weeks, and then going from one venue getting kicked out of like I don't even know why. Still trying to figure that out. Moved from one venue to another that just became like it was like I didn't take no loss. It was like the universe just upgraded me and gave me a situation that was more deserving to me, and to be able to represent Jamie, myself, my brand, and who
Yeah.
I want to continue to be, and the footsteps I'm making in Vegas and building my brand. So I'm just thankful. The whole Jamie thing is very unfortunate. I had my month of mourning, but I didn't sit in it for a year like I did with my dad.
Hmm.
Um, I didn't. It was because hold on, I'm dry. I'm telling you, last night was crazy.
Yeah, yeah, it sounds like I need to
It
be
was
at one of
crazy.
these parties. Anybody watching this in Vegas
If
needs to
you
be
ever
at
in
these
Vegas
parties.
on a
It's the
Thursday,
parties, y'all. Please.
look, but when I talk about it on Facebook, because my Facebook is just mostly my family and friends and people I grew up with in church who know me my whole life, um, school and things. They be like, "Why you tripping? When you come home, you always throw the best parties." I'm like, "But I thought that was because I'm at home and y'all know me, and to be doing it out here in
Yeah.
Vegas, that's just it's crazy. It still shocked me. It shocked me every time that people fall out for me like that. Like I don't understand.
So the
I
parties
don't
are
get
at
it.
the same spot each week, or
Yes, right now we are at Crush. Preferably, we'll be here for a while. This will become our new home. We only been here the past 2 weeks. Last week we did amazing. This week we made capacity. I'm with, if not the top DJ, core DJ in Vegas. like one of the top two. I don't want to disrespect nobody because I ain't from her. I ain't been here long. I don't know. But from the noise and what I've seen, work ethic. Shout out to DJ Kelly J. And her partner King Smash. Like they welcomed me in with all love, and last week was so crazy. They felt the difference from what they've been doing to my addition and was like, yeah, we want to keep you. Like, it just makes sense. Let's collaborate on this. And last night was a movie, man. Last night was a movie. So I'm
That's what's
excited, man, to see what comes. Like, to do this in 6 weeks and have all these girls following me to all these different venues. Like, I got an entourage now. I went from having like 3 friends to like 30. Like,
ew,
in
ew.
real life. In
Okay,
real life. So it's like
okay.
anything that me and Jamie talked about and me and Jamie dreamed about when it came to having just a catalog of models we can call whenever we need them for photo shoots or video shoots or for whatever we might need them for. Me particularly, I'm looking for models for my video shoot because I'm gonna be doing a video to a couple of my songs on my EP soon.
Ew.
Um, this summer. But I also have a few fashion shows coming up, and I always need girls for fashion. I be turning down fashion shows because I don't have models.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah, I don't really know nobody in Vegas like that. I know about maybe 5 or 6 people. Well, now I know a lot of people, but before I only knew about 5 or 6 people who I could call like that personally I know. And a lot of them are very busy people just like me. So it was like it was me and Jamie for real. Like if I ain't go to her house every day, I was at home. It was no partying, getting to know people. I wasn't doing any of that. I was me, Jamie, Salon, dreams, writing, whatever, my big instruments. It was that. I was not outside. Now I'm outside. Like I'm
Catch him
outside,
outside,
outside.
baby.
Like I'm
Catch him.
outside in the way that she would want me to be. And it got me. I feel like she is with me every time. Like I be hearing her like, fuck it up, friend. Like I could hear her like in real life, like she's really with me.
Yes, it's yeah, it's hurtful
It
because
is. It's very hurtful. But at the same time, it's like I was with her. Like I was with her the night before. I fed
mm,
her last cooked meal. Like she was in so much distress and crying, and it was just a lot on her mind, and she was just not even really saying a lot, but she was not happy and was dealing with the stuff with the salon and dealing with her health issues she was having with her heart and things like that. So it was like a lot of pressure on her,
yeah.
and I was just trying to find ways to calm her down. I was praying with her, talk to her about God. Like it was really deep and intense when I thought about it later, because I had said some things to her I ain't said to nobody in many years. Like like as I was talking to her, I was rubbing on her body, like massaging her, things like that. But I was also like laying hands on her. I was praying for her spirit.
Mm.
Like it was a really tense moment. And then I left and got on a flight at 3 o'clock in the morning. I left her at like 11 p.m. and got on a flight at 3 o'clock in the morning. I wasn't even done packing. She thought I was spending the night, but I was like, friend, I gotta go home and finish packing. My flight leaving in like 3 hours.
Oh God.
Yeah, so and then we talked that whole Friday day. And when I think about that back too, I'm like, that was weird too, because when I leave town, Jamie usually don't bother me. She wait for me to hit her. Like when I'm like, "What's up? I ain't talk to you all day." She's like, "I don't want to bother you." I'm like, "Girl, we talk to each other every day. Don't I? What do you mean? Like
Right.
you call me every morning. What is going on? Don't break the routine because I'm gone. Like what?" But this particular time, she was even. She know I always get Wi-Fi on the plane.
Hmm.
She was even talking to me and messaging me while I was on a plane. She never did this before,
Wow.
ever. I travel a lot. And so, yeah, that afternoon she hit me It was like I'm having one of these panic attacks again, and she kept talking about these panic attacks for weeks before this too. But I was like, let's figure something out. Let's go to like she hated going to the hospital. Period. So this particular time, she was like, "Will you call 911 for me?" And so I started calling police departments because I'm in St. Louis. I can't just call 911.
Right.
Got the right one, and by the time I got, because she was texting me, by the time I got the right one, they said they already had, ambulance there or whatever. And so I'm texting her, and nothing. But then she sends me a picture of her in the ambulance like 45 minutes later. And I'm like, oh, thank God. Like, I was really nervous. He wasn't replying, blah, blah, blah. And then she got to the hospital, and a few hours later, FaceTimed me. And I was like, are you okay? She was like, I don't know. I'm like, well, what are they saying? And she was like, not much. She was like, I'll call you back. And then she called me back like 9:45 my time. I was in St. Louis, and I missed the call. And so at 10:30 my time, um, I called her back. It was like 30 minutes later. It wasn't even that long before I called her back. She didn't answer, and then I didn't pay no mind because I was in my class reunion. Um, and I figured she'd just call me back. And she never called me back. So the morning I kept calling her, and her phone was going to voicemail. And then the hospital calls me and says, ask me my relationship to her. And I tell them that I'm her sister. And they're like, is your mom around? And I'm like, no. And they were like, well, let me know. I mean, tell her to give us a call because we need to know what the arrangements are for Jamie. And I just lost it. That's literally how I found out she passed away.
Oh
And I
my
was
goodness.
like, arrangements? What do you mean? Like, I completely lost it. At my day two of my class reunion, um, it was just detrimental. Like when I think about it, I don't want to cry today. So,
No,
but
we don't want to
it
cry.
was very detrimental because I was throwing this whole big class reunion party. I was on the committee, and so it was a lot going on at that moment when the hospital called me, and I just was outside going crazy. And then at the same time, couldn't say nothing because of our status. I didn't want to say that to my high school friends because they're fans of me and Jamie and the show, obviously, because we all grew up together.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, like literally, all everybody that was there, I knew from elementary school to high school. Um, so I couldn't really say nothing, and they just knew I was flipping out. And finally, later that night, we got in contact after talking to our manager. We get in contact with DeMarco. He confirmed it that she had passed away. So
Oh
yeah,
my
that's
God.
how we found out. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. But like, it was just me and DeMarco there. Like everybody hates DeMarco, even me at times. But when I sat and thought, well, if I wasn't there, it was him. If he wasn't there, it was me. And we was who she had here in
Right.
Vegas that she trusts to be in her inner circle like that. And those were her choices, and that's what it was. Nobody else. Like I don't even think any of the other girls, except she told me Astra, but I don't think she gave any of the other girls even had her new number. From what I know, what she told me, I don't know how true that is, but yeah, and I believe her. So
I had noticed at her, memorial, I saw a video of the girls in the video at the memorial. I did see you. I wasn't sure if you just sat somewhere else or what. But were you there?
No, I was not there. Um, I wasn't there. No. After the new year, when I got back home, um, I shot out a text message to everybody like, "Hey, I wanted to get on top of getting something started, like a service or a celebration of life for Jamie." And everybody was like, "Okay, let's do it." I had included everybody in the text, even the people I had differences with or they had differences with me. Made sure everybody was included. I didn't have any intentions on leaving anybody out, regardless of how I might have felt or how I knew Jamie might have felt about certain situations and things that was said during airing that was never said around her or addressed. But that's neither here nor there. But I wanted to include everybody, so I sent the message out, and seemed like everybody was on board. But then I got a call and was like, "Well, these two not fucking with you." And I'm like, "Okay, like my feelings not hurt by this." So, what? Like that just further proves the problem that if you can't even put your differences aside in this woman's death, like you still think it's all about you, and it's not clearly about you. And that's fine, but at the same time, I reiterate, I don't have no fight. They don't want to talk to me, fine. You help me with the planning, and they can talk to you. It was even, like whatever. I don't even. Do y'all understand that my everyday life is about to change? I don't know what life looks like in Vegas without Jamie. I
Right.
moved here for her during the pandemic. We didn't even know if this show was going to happen. It was 2020. I moved here September of 2020 in the middle of the pandemic.
Wow.
The entire world was shut down,
Hmm.
and Jamie needed some help. And this was before she got her mobility back. Let's make that very clear. I've
You're
been
right.
here. So then we started working on her mobility. She was getting that back, and then the show called, and we, she made a lot of it happen on her own too, because in that chunk of time where she really was getting her mobility back, my dad had died, and so I had quit working for her. That's another thing. A lot of the fans that was watching, I guess I could tell this now, but everybody was like, "Well, why she don't get no help, no worker?" Like the truth is, I was the worker, like on paper, like
Okay.
it was me, but we didn't reveal that on the show
Right.
because it was me and DeMarco in real life.
Right.
Like it was me and then him. That's who her help was.
Okay.
Um, but I was her. I worked for her, um, and so where was I? I lost it because I
No,
had
you're
another thought that came in, but I didn't want to go there. So what was I saying? I can't do it. I can't. I'm
okay.
trying to not be out
So
here 3 hours with you, friend. I cannot.
oh
Oh,
goodness.
I reached out to
Okay. So
everybody. And yeah, told me they didn't want to fuck with me. Fine. No fight. I have no zero fight in me. My everyday life is about to change.
mhm.
Has changed. I don't even know what I'm frantic. Do I leave Vegas? Do I stay? Is the salon gonna stay open? What is gonna happen? Like, is the salon gonna open? Like, cause we've been doing this build out all this time.
Right.
So whatever, help me, help us, please, is what I told the
Please.
girl. And so that was we made up. We I had my intentions in order. The goal is to do this with Jamie together here in Vegas. So some of her friends, Jamie's friends from California, reached out to her manager
Hmm.
um, and wanted to do an event the same date and time as us. So we had planned this idea And I have all of this in an inbox. We had these ideas
Mhm.
that I pretty much threw out there to do a multi-city tribute. And if we had put it out there like that, people in other cities would do it at the same date and time, and it would be like a global celebration, which would have
Yeah.
made it way bigger in the, in the magnitude of which she deserved.
Mm.
That was the goal in the first three people planning, which was me, the California friend, and the manager.
Got it.
I then relayed all this information to the group with the cast, producers, manager. Exactly how it was from there. I put it over here in the bigger group and relayed all this information. Oh, thank you, BB.
Hmm. Love Vivi.
Um, so put everybody over here. I mean, I put all the information over here in the big group. Somehow or another, beyond my knowledge, I do not know, another group was seemingly created with all of them, the manager and the California girl. And
Uh-huh.
another set of planning began. And honestly, I don't know if the manager was in that group or not, but it was them and the California girl
Oh.
after me and the California girl were planning. So boom, me and the California girl, but not to, I knew nothing of this at this time.
Okay.
Me and the California girl going back and forth. The manager like, let me find out you professional as hell. Like, look at you putting shit together for Jamie. Go Queen. This is how he talks.
Mhm.
So, so it's crazy. Shit's crazy. So then the next date we was had together was to meeting we had together was to bring our venues, solidify our venues. My idea was to do it at a venue where she used to do Club Baby Doll. Somewhere I
Mhm.
knew she was familiar with, somewhere I knew she would love to have it. I had two places in mind, the GOAT, and they never hit me back, and Alexis Park, which she loved. Anybody who knew Jamie knew she loved Alexis Park. Alexis Park was her spot, right?
Uh-oh. We may be having some technical difficulty. Hopefully she will pop back in. It was getting good. I'm gonna need to know where you got some glasses from. I need those, please, and thank you. I believe that is her own. She has her own sunglasses line. She does have a glasses line. Um, you gotta go to her is the link is in her bio on her Instagram. Baby, do you say you didn't have Instagram? Did you see? See, I can direct you to everything on Instagram. That's why you gotta get on Instagram. But her link is in her bio on her Instagram and her yep. And so, she does the bustier, the bras and everything. I want me one so bad. But you gotta make sure you get fitted right and all. Okay, hold on. Gotta come here. Okay, she's telling me she got a call. She's here, but she can't hear me. So hopefully she'll go back and try to come back in. So, but yeah, you gotta go to her website. She got the glasses, the bustier. She got some stuff going on. Look at her music. Like I told y'all, her music is fly. I was listening to her music today. I followed her on Spotify. Like she is jamming. She is jamming. And she had went viral on TikTok like a couple years ago. So, oh, here she is. She's back. Here we go. There we go. Okay.
I should have put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
that was my downfall every time when I used to do my interviews on my phone. I was like, I gotta stop because I would put it on do not disturb and it would still do some shit.
BB, you can get the glasses on Ms007merch.com. MZ007merch.com. These actually my
Yep.
frames, my custom brand. Um, but yeah, so some group was created,
Thank
and
you.
some group was created, and I feel like I know who this is. And this is crazy. This is how crazy these people are. Do you know that person?
Who? No, I don't.
Okay, I think I know who that is, if I'm not mistaken. But it's fine.
Oh, goodness
I
gracious.
could be tripping. I could be tripping, but thank you for the love. I appreciate it. So yeah, this group was created with them, and so I told them, hey, look, the venue that I would love to have this at is $1,500. If I gotta cover it, I will. This is the person that I can only speak to in the group because the rest of them won't talk to me, and I don't think Astra really had any planning to do with this, so she really not included in none of this conversation. But I again don't. I don't believe she did because we kind of spoke in between that a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but anyway, the person that I was speaking to, who I've always had poor communication with, bad communication. Um, I was like, look, they don't leave me no room to be able to do no flowers, no obituary. We talked about who was gonna make the obituary. I was like, me, I do all my graphics. Like, why would I pay somebody when I could do it? I did my dad's obituary. Like, it's just I could do it. And
Right.
so, plus I got all these pictures of her. Like, Jamie's photographer was one of my ex girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
So I got thousands of pictures of her, even her baby pictures that she sent me when we was taping. We swapped baby pictures, laughing back and forth at our baby pictures. So I got thousands of pictures of this girl from a little baby up until
Oh,
the last up until the last 5 photo shoots she did. I got all of those photos,
wow.
and if I don't have them, I got access to them because it's my ex girlfriend. So
Mhm.
the same picture that was used for the TV show, my ex girlfriend took that.
Oh, okay. Oh, she
Yeah, all the
gorgeous.
promo. Yeah, all the promo for the.
Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead, girl.
So shout out to Merciful Photography.
Go ahead.
Um, but yeah, so I could do the obituaries fine, but like this is very expensive, and I actually was hitting that. Is anybody gonna help me? Because my mom was even willing to like help me with the $1,500. Like so I didn't
Mm,
have to spend all of that by myself. But I was like, in the conversation, I guess she didn't. But maybe she did because she asked what the manager had on it. And I was like, I don't think he got that on it. Like, he just poured a lot of money into the salon. Like, I wouldn't even ask him that.
right.
Like, I feel like we should do this ourselves. Like, let's do this for Jamie. Like, we could
Right.
do it. Um, and so, however, that was relayed back was that I was broke and couldn't afford to throw her no event, and I'm supposed to be her best friend. Uh, a whole bunch of shit was said. I don't know. I got a really long message from the same person after I did an interview. Uh, but I just felt like I was excluded from the planning of it. Like nobody, after that conversation, I was text later that night and the message was like, yeah, change of plans. And this is pretty much written in stone. We're gonna partner with the California girl, and her venue was cheaper. It's like $600. We just gonna all put in on that, and we're gonna partner with the girl in California. And I didn't reply. And the next day, she called me like, "You get my message?" And I'm like, "Yeah." But then I just broke down crying because I had a lot going on. My uncle was dying of lung cancer, and I was there taking care of him every day, and that was weighing on my heart. My dog kept having seizures that I just got for Christmas, and he ended up dying on New Year's Eve.
Oh.
uh, Jamie had just passed away. So I'm pouring out, crying to her, like, I'm just tired. I miss my friend. My mama going through this. And so she's taking it out on me. Her brother died. I'm taking care of my uncle. I might have to adopt some kids. I'm like pouring all this out to a person
Mm,
who really don't give a shit about me. And when she got the perfect opportunity, switched it all up and used it against me, like she has always done. since I've known her. And that shit is stupid, childish, and dumb. And I quit allowing it to affect me and stop reacting to it. Because I used to react to it. A lot of the times when we would get into it, it was me reacting to the shit she was doing to me.
Mhm.
And so I just chose in these moments, I really meant what I meant when I said I don't have no fight in me. Like, high key, the two people that I was the closest to in these past since the pandemic, well, my dad my whole life, but like it was my dad and Jamie. I mean, me and my whole family close, but my everyday talk to people was my daddy and Jamie. Like I was into it with my actual best friend since I was a child when my daddy died. That's
Mhm.
another way reason me and Jamie also got so close. Like these past 3 years I was here, 2 years I was here with her is really what solidified our true friendship
Mhm.
because it's a lot of shit you would say and do around certain people, and it's a lot of shit you would say and do around somebody you consider family. And me and Jamie was family, and I'm honored to be able to know that I gave her the satisfaction to know she had a true friend. You talking about somebody who was traumatized by feeling used and abused by people she thought were her friends, who she took care of, who she housed, who she fed, all these people stab her in the back, talk shit to her when things ain't work out or they didn't agree with what she was saying or doing, or when they decided to move on with their lives to go into this huge TV world with some more girls who she feel like just didn't even appreciate the opportunity at all. It was about them. You know what I
Right.
mean? And it's not for me to tell them how she truly felt and what things they said and did that truly hurt her. She didn't feel it like the need to do that was waiting on them or they was waiting on her or whatever the case may be. That's between them, God, and their relationship with Jamie. But the world saw some things that were not pleasing. And those things hurt her. So I'm honored, hold on, to be a person she knew she passed away knowing she had a real friend. And that means so much to me because I've been through a lot of the similar things the
Mhm.
same similar things, and it's hard to find a real ass friend who there with you on your darkest days, on your popping days, and still cheerleading for you. Even when she would disappoint me, I would still cheerlead for her. Even when I would disappoint her, she would still come back and cheerlead for me and love on me. And we were real, genuine friends, like family. And I'm forever indebted to her, man. My goal is to just continue to fulfill my own dreams, but also make her proud, make my dad proud, and just keep going. I don't have time to fight with none of these girls. I just turned 39 years old. I'll be 40 next year. My life goal is to have me a baby, lose about 100 pounds, and have me a baby, and continue to flourish in my career and make women feel good about themselves. Because I really stand for women empowerment, and I always have. Like my reputation shows that. So any other narrative that
And your
anybody that's
music too, baby.
talk that talk. Anybody that's creating any other narrative that doesn't meet that is fake as fuck. I'm from the show me state, baby. You will never catch me in no fuckery because that just is not me. You gonna always get the same me every time. It ain't gonna never switch up. It's hard to catch me in a lie because I don't lie. I spit facts, and some people can't accept that, so they'll try to do whatever they can to diminish your character or try to lower you in the minds of other people. But I want to encourage anybody out there going through the same type of shit because I never felt so much hatred in my life. But anybody going through that type of shit, like just keep being your genuine self because the people by the mass will see your true character. What a few people say about you or think about you does not matter. Because one thing for sure and two things for certain, I got more people praying that I win than I do lose.
Mm, amen.
So I'm just grateful and thankful and I'm happy, man. It's to the moon, baby. We going up this year. Um, I am planning a huge birthday party for her.
Oh,
If all goes well, I'll be able to do it the way I want to, the way she would do it. And I'm excited. I'm real, real excited. I'm definitely doing something for her birthday though, because I didn't
now
get to
what's your
do
birthday?
anything. Juneteenth, June 19th.
June 3rd. Oh, Juneteenth.
Yep, yep, yep. I don't know if you saw that I was able to get. The intention was to get her a proclamation, but they don't. The mayor doesn't give out proclamations to honor people after they pass away. It's something that they should experience while they still here. So I had got a memorial. That she in it. I didn't even know this existed, but she instead of giving me nothing, she gave me the memoriam. I don't know if you saw it on my Instagram, but
No.
no, I got a copy of it. Actually, her family did a small service for her and invited me, and I went to that. Um,
Maybe I did. Now it's starting to sound like.
I think you did. You saw it. You
Oh,
commented on
okay.
it,
I did. I did.
but
Yeah.
it says in memoriam on behalf of the city of Las Vegas, as mayor of the city of Las Vegas, I extend sincere condolences to you, the family and friends of the passing and reality TV star and social media influencer Jamie Lopez. With Jamie's passing, Las Vegas lost a pioneer in the beauty and fashion industry, the founder and owner of Baby Doll Beauty Couture, and a beloved friend and family member. While words do not express our sorrow adequately, it is our hope that you will be comforted by the many memories you hold of Jamie. Your family will remain in our prayers. Signed, Carolyn Goodman, Mayor, City of Las Vegas. But yeah, she gave me that, and it was really nice in a folder from the mayor. And when they invited me, I took it and gave the original copy to her mother. Um, and that was, I mean, I felt like that was an honor. I also wanted to do a butterfly release fire, so
Mm.
they actually did it when I was there, so I got to still, do it with them. And that was really nice. That was my first time experiencing her family. And one thing
Wow.
I will say, it's a lot of stories out there about Jamie and, things with her and her family. But you know how you got family that love you so much and they want you to be the best and do the best, have the best, and you love your family back, but you just have a dream and a goal and you want to go do that
Yes.
despite what they say.
Hmm.
And they might not know how important it is to the world as you do. And y'all might have a little scuffle or score. Like Jamie was the oldest of a mixed family, had
Yeah.
several siblings. And so um, she was grown. She did what she wanted to do. And sometimes your family don't agree with you, and there are things that are said, and family go through things. And I said all that to say is, ain't none of that my business, but I got a better understanding of why things were like that. I got a better understanding of Jamie. I learned her so much more. And she's been the same sweet person since she was a kid. Every story they told, even the friends that they did invite from California, like it was the same person I knew and
Hmm.
became her last, because she had several best friends. But the last best friend she seemed to be the same person with her first best friend, her second best friend, her sister was her best friend. You know what I mean? Like she was the same
Yes.
person her whole life. And so I was just honored to be there and thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, man, I just wish all of these girls the best. I wish the salon the best. I don't think that, if I be completely honest, I don't think that I'll even be welcomed to be a part of anything Baby Doll at this point. For whatever reason that was made up in the sky and everybody decided to believe instead of talking to me. Um,
Mhm. Well, it's just crazy. It just boggles me because, like I said before, for you to not be a part, You are her baby doll. You are her best friend. You were there for her for all of this these past few years. So if anyone has any authority, I would have thought it would be you.
I don't need no authority. I just want to be a part.
I feel like Jamie would have trusted a lot of stuff in your hands.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot with that too that I can't even talk about or touch on because again, it's not really my business. But I do believe Jamie had a will. I believe it was either destroyed or unfound. Because I have text messages where she started on one in 2022, and then recently she texted me again, like in November, and was like, "I'm working on my will, friend." So I believe it was either destroyed or unfound. But I know she either had one or was in the process of creating one.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she lived quite a life. I still say the best biography book I have read was hers, and
I can't even get through it.
I read it in 3 days, and I was just in awe of everything that she revealed. Like, oh my goodness! And I keep saying, like, if her book needs to be a movie. That's what this book is. I'm like, this is like a
I don't
lifetime
even know who's in
that
control of
is
any of that. I don't even know if you go buy it, if you go receive it, because I don't know. I don't even know. Like that would have been something I would have been doing had I been included in some things I had conversations with. Because trust me, I've thought about all of that. I've thought
mine.
about she just bought all these palettes and all this lipstick and all this stuff and got books, stacks of books in the closet. Like, if people are buying, how are they getting sent out? Like, what is happening? I don't care about no money. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I do, but that's on my own ventures. But it never what Jamie did was it ever about money with us. Like, we did for each other. So
Right.
if she by her being gone, like, I would be honored to be the person shipping out her books and lipsticks. You know what I mean? Like, don't nobody got to pay me to do nothing like that. I just wanted to see it being done.
So
You
you have
know?
no idea who's in charge or if someone even is in charge. Like, you have just been shut out from everything. That's really unfortunate. And it's a shame. And I know that Jamie would not want it that way. That's the last thing
I
she
don't
would.
even know if it's even being done at all. Now I don't. I got a physical. I bought a physical copy because it came with the lipstick and all of that. Anytime you see me in red, I'm preserving it. I'm waiting on Demarco. He got a couple of them to bring me. Yeah, DeMarco, we cool now. Like it's me. Now it's me and
Oh,
DeMarco. It's me and
for
DeMarco
real?
all
Wow.
day.
Look at God. Look
And
at
I know
that.
she always wanted that though. She hated that we would be at the house at different times, or I would avoid him and wouldn't speak, or stuff like. She hated it. So she probably loving it now. Like, look at them.
Ain't that so? That is so crazy. What? I love it. I love it. That is dope. Okay.
Believe it
I
or not,
like
me and
that.
DeMarco are good friends. I
That's
never heard no
dope,
man be so hurt. He was so hurt. I never heard no man be that hurt. You talking about
man.
somebody toe up. And out of all of us, he was the only one able outside of her family to see her after her transition.
Really.
And I never seen no man so hurt in my life. That was the saddest. Like, he had me. I was crying and screaming and hollering, but it was a lot. It was a lot.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
for him to tell me like what happened and him seeing her, all of that just tore me apart. Tore me
I
apart.
bet. Oh
He
my
got
goodness.
the pink shoes. I ain't get the pink shoes. I didn't expect to get anything. Honestly, he had some things that he felt like he wanted me to have and brought them to me, and I'm grateful for them.
Yes.
And just to clear my own conscience, because I do think a lot, and I be worried about how a lot of people might feel and think. I kind of cleared it with her sister, like, and told her, like, look, DeMarco gave me this stuff, and she was like, I'm so glad you got it. And she was
Oh,
just like, take care of it, and think of our sister and stuff like that. So, you
oh,
know,
that's beautiful. Well,
yeah, thankful for that. Very thankful.
I'm thankful that she has you too. Y'all had each other because y'all friendship is like an immaculate, beautiful friendship. And I know she will forever be your angel and she will forever look down on you and be proud of you.
Yeah.
And I am just completely shocked and overjoyed of you and DeMarco being cool. I sure was gonna ask about DeMarco. And look at that. I am completely
That's
surprised.
my buddy, girl.
I love it.
That's my buddy. I ain't
So
seen him, but I talk to him. I ain't seen him since he dropped his stuff off, but I talk to him regularly. We be
that
checking in on each other.
so I know that I had seen um a post that supposedly that the show was supposed to be having a second season despite Jamie's passing. So what is the deal with that? Because I heard it once and I haven't heard anything else.
So that, from what I know, was false information. I kind of had some inside scoop information that kind of is confusing, but I don't want to like put that out there. But I think that's where that information came from too. And maybe their narrative was to push them to go ahead and move forward, but us, the cast, have not heard anything. And if it was a second season, we would have heard it first. Um, TMZ wouldn't have broke that news. Nobody else, but unless I'm excluded from that too, I haven't heard anything.
Come on now. Come on. No, 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 no. What we not gonna do. I need all the girls back.
I don't
It's
think they
not
can
the
have
same
that
without
type of.
all they back.
I don't think they can have that type of control. Like that ain't got nothing to do with them and what they say. Like I don't believe at all. So
Do you know if the girls would be willing to do? I mean, what we saw at the end
I don't
of
think
the
none of them
season
are turned
was
down.
they were there for her. So are they not because she is not physically here anymore? Do you know anything? Because you haven't spoken to any of them since the airing, right? Or the taping? Did you? Because I know.
Since airing, really a couple of them since taping, and then we had our. No, I'm not taping. I'm sorry. My birthday. Okay, so 2022 on my birthday is when we did our promotional shoot. So everything you saw with the promo videos, we talking and stuff like tune in to Supersize Line.
Right.
All
Mm-hmm.
of that was done on my actual birthday.
Okay.
Some fake shit happened that time too, but from that day, that weekend, no, the fake shit that they did that weekend is what solidified that I wasn't fucking with them no more.
Oh damn.
And I had deleted. Well, me and one of them, I had been deleting her in 2020. But the rest of them, except Astra, of course, never am I talking about Astra. Um, I deleted everybody on social media and was like, yeah, these girls don't fuck with me. And I'm like, I'm a Pisces, so I keep trying, Pisces to keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. And eventually I'm just tapped out. And when I'm tapped out, I'm tapped out. So yeah, I hadn't communicated with anybody from March, and I'm gonna say 12th because it was the night of my actual birthday party. My birthday was on the 9th, and I believe my birthday party was on the 12th, that Saturday.
Mm.
And after that shit happened that next day, yeah, I didn't. I was done talking to them. Even when we was airing, like The nice guy is gone. Everything I said in any interview that they hated, it was because I was defending my friend. It wasn't even because I had an issue with you. And half the shit I was saying, I was just reiterating what the fans were saying. It wasn't even shit that was coming from me. It was
Right.
the shit that the fans was like, oh yeah, they this, they that, they this. I'm like, yeah, like, and now she done passed away and you mad about that shit? You're mad because I spoke on what everybody was already saying. Like, I don't get it, but that's fine. This lady passed away. You can feel how you feel, but I did something for her that she would never do for herself. So a lot of what I was doing was me being her voice, kind of,
Yes.
because y'all wasn't getting these calls and these tears. I was. So when that shit was airing and we on the phone like, do you hear this shit? Do you see this shit? Did you watch this shit? Did you hear what she said? Oh my God, they destroying my brain. They misrepresenting who I am. Like all this shit, I was getting them calls.
Yes.
So you
Yeah.
damn right. You damn right. When I do my review, I'm popping my shit, my
You was
friend
knocking
shit.
off. Yes, you was. I was like, oh,
I'm
gee.
popping my friend shit for her. Yes, I'm that kind of friend. Yes, I was.
Absolutely.
And you saw that on the show. I'm
Yeah.
really that kind of friend in real life. This is not a game. This is not for fake. This is not, oh, we kiki when we around each other, but then when we ain't, this ain't, no. This is everyday life. Yeah.
The real deal.
So,
Yes. And that show through the camera, like we seen, you were there for her from the very first scene. I'm
and you
like,
didn't see
okay.
my jacket in the car because I have it on right
Oh
now.
yes, that jacket is everything. I love that jacket. That is so dope.
You know how
That
many people hit me up want to buy the jacket? And I'm like, I can't sell this jacket. I mean,
man,
I can give you the website that I got it from, and you can put whatever you want on it. Like her logo is on the internet. You can kind of do what you want, but I am not gonna get in the middle of no shit about selling no baby doll jacket. No. Now
once
you want a
again,
big intimate jacket? You want a I'm important bitch jacket, bitch? We could do that. But I'm not about to put no, no. I got me one. Matter of fact, we all was supposed to get one. When we was planning the service, I had sent the jacket out to the one person I was talking for. Was like, hey, we should all get these jackets and wear them to the service. Questions was going back and forth on how was the turnaround time, all this and this and that. And the other. Now I will say the turnaround time ended up being way longer because I ordered the jacket a week before the service.
uh-huh.
Even after, like, because this people think that I never wanted to come, but I still ordered my jacket even after I knew it was changing, and they
Damn.
wanted to do California. I never was opposed to it. When I did that crying and ranting at the end of the conversation, I was like, yo, I still think it's whatever y'all want to do. I don't even care. I told you I'm gonna fight. I kept reiterating that, but I still think it's important we do something in Vegas. Let me know how I can help, or I got some ideas for Cali, whatever. And that was the problem. That's what solidified me not coming. I don't think I said that. I wound
Damn.
up not coming because a week went by and she never hit me back. The next thing I know, everybody, even the two people who said they wasn't fucking with me, was tagging me in posts with this flyer. This I don't and I oh my God. I don't know where they got that photo. None of that. I'm not gonna criticize nobody's work. Let's just skip over that part. Um skip over it. Skip. Don't do it. Because I'm
Okay.
trying to be a better person. Because that's what they don't like about me. I'm bluntly say shit that I probably shouldn't have said, and it make people mad. But it be the truth.
Well, at least it's the truth. It's the truth. So hey, that's how you
But
feel. Hey.
if I want people to still like me, I gotta hold some of that shit in. Because I don't like people not liking me. I want
Yeah,
everybody to
me
love
neither.
me.
I like to be liked. you
I don't
know?
like that shit. I don't like one bad scar. I don't want. I'm a perfectionist. Everybody loves me. Everybody gets
Right.
a hug. Everybody's
Yeah.
my best friend. I don't like that shit. But you win some, you lose some. That's life, circle of life. Fuck it. But, but, uh, what was I saying? Yeah, the flyer went out. I did nobody have a courtesy to send it to me first. Tell me what I think. Did I have any pictures? You know, I got all these pictures of James. All these pictures of James recent that she just took within the past 6 months.
See.
Nobody reached out to me. And to me, it felt like I was excluded from the planning because these other two young ladies did not want to deal with me. And to avoid dealing with me, they decided to go in on this other video. Now, that might not be the truth or the full fact of why they did it or the intention, but that's what it felt like to me.
Mm.
Because I was already told by the person I was in communication that they wasn't fucking with me. And then one of them commented in the group, can somebody neutral be a part of the planning? Confirming she's not fucking with me. So then you go playing all this shit with this lady who none of us know, by the way.
Wait, no one knows this woman?
No, but she was one of Jamie's. I mean, other people knew her. None of us knew her.
Okay.
She
But
wasn't a stranger. She was a known part. Like DeMarco knew her. Like she really worked for Jamie, but I didn't even realize this was somebody who had reached out to me when Jamie first booked me way back in 2017.
right.
Like that's how me and Jamie met. She was a fan of my work, my
Right.
music, and booked me to perform in Club Baby Doll.
Mm-hmm.
So it was important for me and it felt special for me also for her to give me access to that to help build that. Like
Yes.
it was almost like she was passing me the baton, and because they had some differences with me, it was snatched from me and given to two people who don't even live here.
Hmm.
And live here.
How does that work? I don't get it, but okay.
So I don't know. Maybe they're planning to do some things and make it more global, which is beautiful. I commend that. Please leave my friend. Keep my friend legacy alive. Cause I can only do so much by myself. The only thing I can do is keep mentioning her name. But if y'all gonna take over this brand and cheerlead this brand, please do the right things by her. Like, and I believe they will. I'm not saying that they won't. I believe they will. I just think that they're gonna continue to exclude me because they don't fuck with me. I could be wrong. I might, they might like
I
me
hope
once, and I
that
might.
changes. I really do. I really hope that changes. It's very unfortunate.
Well,
I
that's why I
feel
didn't
that
go.
you girls should be able to come together. I mean, it shouldn't be that serious. This is a bigger cause. This is a bigger situation. This is for someone way more than any of this. So why not make it the best it can be, no matter what? Because it's
We
not about
definitely could have.
nobody but her. This
Mm-hmm.
is about her.
Mm-hmm.
And in the fans, like we want to see y'all girls come together and be able to do something that was the biggest thing. That was what we were hoping
Let me
for,
tell you something. I
promising
could
for.
work. I could work with anybody, even if I dislike you. Just don't do conniving, sneaky, malicious shit in the process. Like I would never take these girls or try to attempt to take these girls' talents away from them. If there was a situation where the salon opened and I wasn't a part of it, that's fine. You think I ain't gonna be sending clients there like a motherfucker? I'm
Right.
about to make sure they overworked.
You know?
That's how I'm gonna get them back because everybody that walk in, they're gonna be like, 007 sent me. They ain't gonna
Ah,
turn down no client. They ain't gonna turn down
right.
no client. Double
Eh,
O sent me, 007 sent me. They gonna hear that all. They gonna get sick of it. They gonna be sick of it.
Your energy gonna definitely be in the room, no matter what.
You can tell I'm better though, because I don't even think you ever seen any of this personality. But
No.
I'm definitely in a happy space in my life. I'm learning to deal with my stress and anxiety because I have very high anxiety. I've been hospitalized a couple times in the past month for, matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie. Last Thursday, I had an episode. Last week, I was in the hospital all week. I had a heart monitor on at my party, Thick Thursdays. It was my first week in my new location. And I think all of that tension and like my doctor was, I was like, look, y'all got to make sure this ain't my heart. Because it was like feeling too familiar with Jamie and my dad. They both died from the same thing. Like, so it's a lot of mental shit I'm struggling with, working on my weight. Just trying to like, all I keep hearing my daddy say to me is get your weight in order. Don't go out like I did.
Mm.
I hear him say that to me so much. And so I just, and then Jamie happening is like, man, I go through a lot mentally. So I'm just happy in a happy space. I'm glad to be back outside. I'm in my new normal, but my old normal too. Um, and man, I'm just excited to see what the future brings for me here in Vegas. Cause I gave myself 6 months to a year. If I
Okay.
don't take over this motherfucker, I gotta leave. I'm 6 weeks in and I'm already filling the club at capacity.
Mm. Ew. Look at
With
that.
people I only been well, the new people I'm with now, I've been knowing for a while, but I never did no work with them. But they like the top of the top people, one of the top clubs. Well, you know what I mean?
That's what's up.
But before, most of these people I hadn't only known for the amount of time I've been doing these parties. And I built this thing up by myself, and now I'm collaborating with an even bigger force. So it's just an even bigger look, platform, and situation for me, Big Intimates and Thick Thursday. Like
Yes.
it's lit. It's lit. It's
I mean,
real
your
lit.
future sounds, it looks very promising and beautiful and great
I
and
can't
fabulous.
wait to see it.
And you are definitely continuously to be important, honey.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you. I use the hashtag still important all the time. Still
Yes, you
important.
are definitely. And it's just, you are just a breath of fresh air. I love when we talk. You are my favorite person to talk to, hands down.
Oh, I love
You
you,
really so
girl.
dope. And I hope to see you when I come to Vegas.
You better call
Definitely
me.
see
If you
you.
don't listen, if anybody come to Vegas and don't hit me up, I'm gonna have a problem. Don't let me find out you in Vegas and you ain't call me.
I
Cause
definitely
you
will
got my
not be
number.
leaving Vegas without seeing you, girl. Definitely.
Good,
We will definitely leak up. Definitely.
good, good.
So please tell everyone where they can find you and all your websites because you have so many things. And like,
Yep.
I still got to get a bra. I want to wait till I lose some more weight before I do that because I got to get a bra from you.
Okay, okay. How's that going? You doing well with that? With your
Yes, yes, I'm doing very well. I've lost 38 pounds, so I'm doing
wow.
good.
Can I ask you a few questions about that?
Oh, absolutely.
I know this yo in my interview, but can I ask you
No, go ahead.
which surgery did you get?
I got the gastric sleeve. I actually have another YouTube channel that I do reviews on and talk about my journey on. So I have a whole channel for that. But yep, I had the gastric sleeve surgery.
How was the recovery?
It was so simple and easy. Um, you know, still I feel you gotta still watch what you eat and how you eat it still. But as far as pain, no pain. I was up walking that same day. Um, Everything just went very well for me. I didn't have no pain, no gas really bad. Everything was just it went
Did
according
your
to plan.
stomach feel tight?
Yep, the stomach is still tight, and it should, and it's gonna be for a while still. I'm learning the foods that I can and can't eat, and what my body likes. Like I can't eat thick pasta. Because they do say bread and pasta will be your hardest challenge. I can do thin pasta like thin spaghetti. I don't have a problem with bread because I don't eat a lot of it, but I'm very slick on bread. But anything else, it's really easy to eat still as long as you just eat the small bites. You just gotta take small bites. You get full so quick though, so you don't eat about nothing. Like I can eat one chicken wing and like some vegetables, and I be full.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, but it's working, and I just get on the treadmill and get on my stepper, do a lot of walking, and it does good. It does good. I have like 4 little incision scars that you see how they went through, and that's it. But
And
everything
your
else,
stomach wasn't sore in those spots that they went in?
it was just tender in the 4 spots that they went in, and that was tender for like a few days. And by the end of the week, that was nothing. It itched a
Uh,
lot for me though, but I was dry because I was scared to put lotion and stuff on it, so it was very itchy for me. But
uh,
that's all it was. It was just itchy.
okay, one last question.
No
um, did you did you have to like starve yourself before and after? Like you have to do the liquid diet?
depending on your weight mass, depending on if you have to do it for 2 weeks or 2 days. I only had to do it for 2 days, so I was able to, because I had it on a Thursday. So like that Tuesday at midnight, I couldn't have nothing else to eat or no more alcohol. And after that, I could only eat like jello and water. And then the night before, 24 hours before, I could have nothing but water. So that's the only thing. And then 2 weeks after, you still got to do the protein shakes, because the protein shakes you only have to drink is because that's where you're getting most of your protein, because you can't eat. So I would have the protein shake, and I would still like have some applesauce or some jello or some broth,
Mm-hmm.
and I did that for 2 weeks. Then after that, you can incorporate more. And then a month after, you can go back to your regular diet. So now I'm back
After
to eating.
30 days.
So I'm not, yeah, I eat anything I want now, but I can only eat so little that even though I'm eating whatever I want, I'm still
Ain't
losing
no
weight.
more crab boils because you're gonna eat one leg and be done.
Yeah, that's one thing. I have not had alcohol yet. So I did have some Taylor port wine for my birthday. And because you're not supposed to have alcohol really until 3 months after. And I had mine on February 9th, and my birthday was March 31st. So I'm like, well, I still want to have my drink. So a homegirl of mine had the surgery too before, and she said, well, just have some wine. I didn't wait my whole 3 months either. Just have some wine. So next month on the 9th, I can have wine. I can have liquor again. And believe me, I got my
Oh.
right over here waiting for me.
Cause you a drinker, yeah, I forgot. No, I was
And
asking
right.
about food though. I said a crab boil. I said
Oh, a
you ain't no
crab boil.
more of that.
Girl, I can't eat nothing. Girl, I can't
You gonna
eat nothing.
eat one leg and it's over.
It's a wrap. It's over. I can't even finish. I tried to eat a Lunchable yesterday. I could only eat half the Lunchable, and it was a small one that had only 8 crackers, 8 cheeses, and 8 meats. Girl, I ate four, and I ate three and couldn't even finish the fourth. That's how
That's
small the stomach
crazy.
is. So, girl, yes, the weight is coming off. And if I exercise more, I could lose more, but I just don't exercise as much. But I'm still losing, so I'm fine.
Right.
But I am
Well,
gonna
I'm
step
glad
it up.
that's I'm glad
But
that
it's
works
the
for
best
you.
decision I ever made. I can walk. I couldn't even walk that good before, and my back was hurting so bad, and I was just out of breath, and it was just so not cute. But girl, I can walk my ass off now anywhere I want to, and not be tired anymore. And that was like my biggest thing, to
Yeah.
be able to walk around at work. And so now I can actually do my job, and I got a neck again. My neck is coming back. And that's what I ain't seen a neck since I was a teenager, girl. And
You funny.
so yes, it was the best decision I made. I will say that because my health has, been greater ever since. So
That's good.
yes.
That's good.
Yes,
Well,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
Jamie was working on getting to that stage of her weight loss journey too, but I always was against it. Like I
Yeah, I
never.
remember in the show yeah. I mean, and that was the thing. I know a lot of the people who are against it. I know it's out of love because you don't want nothing to happen to us, and you're afraid of what could happen because nothing is promised when you go under the knife, really. And I had someone who was the same way, like my sister. She was against it, but it was out of nothing but love. And but they got to understand we are trapped in our own body and no one knows what that feels like except us, and we just want anything to not feel like this anymore. And if there's a way, please accept us trying to not feel this way anymore, because all we want to do is feel better and live. That's all we want to
Right,
do. We're trapped in our body at this point, and
right,
we want to be able to live. You're our best friend. We want to be able to do things with you. We can't do nothing like this in our state. So let us get to a place where we can actually have a fun life together. And that's what it was about. It was
and
about.
my yeah, me being against it was fear, because I've had friends who, like you said, you never know, but they never left the hospital, so they went to go have this surgery and never woke up. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So I know somebody else who got it, and she passed away, but she was sick for like 6 years
Wow.
before she passed away. But her stomach just never. They did a couple surgeries. It never. It messed her up.
Damn.
So
I mean, yeah,
mine was
it
more
is
out of
a
fear.
choice you have to make. I mean, really, it is. That's why it's best to see as many specialists as you can before the surgery, even more than the doctor recommends, because I went and saw every specialist in the world before I had my surgery. It took me a year and a half to have my surgery, and it was only supposed to take 6 months, but it ended up taking a whole extra year more because they had to make sure that everything will be okay if you have the surgery. And I think that's what it's about, making sure you have a doctor that really cares to make sure you go see all of the doctors necessary and possible before you do this, especially the bigger you are and if you have other health risks. It's just
Hmm.
necessary. But I had a whole entire heart situation and I still decided
Hmm.
to do it. And it's still the best decision I made, though.
Yeah.
But my doctor made sure I saw everybody I could have. So that's just what it's all about. If you want to do it, you gotta do this, gotta go through the steps to do everything. But
Yeah.
I just wish she would have had her chance to do what she wanted to do.
Hmm. Yeah,
And
because that would have made her life a lot happier.
yeah, she would have. But you hold her
And
down so well, though. It's so
I
beautiful.
did. I tried my best. I wasn't always the best because I would do certain things or say certain things that would piss her off. But it was all in love. It wasn't. She knew that though. She knew I loved her to death, man. Literally to death.
And it shows, and it still shows. The love still
Yeah.
shows, and
But here's the crazy part. And I know we wrapping this up. I need to tell everybody how to follow me. But here's the crazy part. My childhood best friend, who wasn't there when my dad died, we got into it and she just did not reach out to me, which is crazy. We've been friends 30 years.
wow.
But it was a real bad time for both of us. And she, uh, I was with her when Jamie passed away. So I was able to pour all that on her. what I was going through and be around her in that moment. So that was special. But one thing she said to me was, Jamie wasn't the first person to experience you in that way. This
Mhm.
is you. This is who you've always been. You always get attached to somebody and take care of them till you can't take care of them no more. Like that's just you. That's who you are. So just take pride in that and basically was talking about forget them other girls, they don't know you. So
And that
I
says
thought
a
that
lot.
was special.
It
Yeah.
is. It's very special. And anyone in
Out
your
of
circle.
everything I was gonna say, that's gonna be the one thing to try to make me cry. After everything I said today. We're not doing tours today, okay? No, not happening.
No, that is a beautiful thing, and and people who have that, people, it should be told to them. You know, I feel it brings that even more out. So when you go to bless the next person, that pours into that, and you are just a blessing on this earth. Period, girl, for so many people,
Thank you. Thank
and
you.
I hope everybody realizes that because you are.
Thank you, girl. I appreciate you.
Now, where can we find you?
Okay. So if you're trying to get the frames, the t-shirts, the hoodies, all the merch, the 007 merch, make sure you go to mz007merch.com. Ms007merch.com. If you want to book a consultation for your custom couture intimates, hit bigintimates.com. And if you want to just follow me on social media and keep track of what I got coming up, what I got going, where the party's popping, make sure you hit me on Instagram and most other social media platforms at MZ007 Music, Ms. 007 Music. And I ain't got no fake ass blue check. The real ones is what I got paid for. So I'm going to keep building up
Girl,
my program.
I am
Okay.
laughing at people with these blue checks. Let me tell you,
And
it's
that
so
shit
comical.
$15 a month, not one time.
How
Now
much?
imagine how many people ain't gonna have it next month who don't want to pay
That's what I'm
it.
saying. Like, who gonna pay this for the rest of your life? You gonna pay this
Why?
if you have a blue check?
Why would you even do that?
That's so that just goes to show how messed up the society is that you feel you need
You
a
will
blue check
pay
to
for
feel validated.
popularity. You will pay for popularity. Something that's crazy. That is not
That is
organic or
nuts.
real.
That's like pay. That's right up there for paying with followers. Paying for followers to me.
And the people with the real checks don't gotta put in their real name. You gotta put your authentic name, submit your ID and everything to get that check. That's the Fed.
Damn. Yes, it is. That's straight up fed. That's straight up federal. That's crazy. You know what? I don't need no blue check. I don't need no look. I just need a real check. Fuck a blue check. Just send me a real check.
Okay, send me
You
a
know,
green check.
that needs to be a t-shirt. Fuck a blue check. Send me a real check.
Okay, send me a paycheck. Fuck a blue check, send a paycheck.
Yes, there you go. Well, my lovely, it is always a blast talking to you, and I know we're gonna
Yes,
talk
yes.
again because
Yep,
you my girl. I
yep.
want to keep up with you. What's going on next,
Oh, I know we keep trying to leave, but we can't not mention Creed 3.
girl?
What?
Free, free,
That was
free.
crazy. Waking up to that was crazy.
Creed, mother effing three.
Yes, yes.
This Michael B. Jordan is doing his thing for real.
Yeah, but you must not even know what I'm talking about.
What?
I had a feature on there, so one of my songs from my I had another
Yes, you sure
yes,
did. Oh
yes.
my god! Can we please talk about that one? Yes. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay? That is what we talking about. That's when we talk about blessings and big things.
Hmm,
That
hmm,
is what
hmm.
is
But
up. See what I'm
A lot of
saying?
people ain't know I've been the sync queen. Like I got so many syncs. I make like 6 figures a year on that alone. I don't have to work and do nothing for real. I can sit back and live off my royalty checks every 3 months. But I love what I do, and I'm outside. But I'm with an amazing company that shops my music regularly, and they be closing them deals for me.
Girl. Because
That
that's
then the
major.
songs that song came off the EP I dropped when we were taping. So I dropped the EP while we were taping, and I didn't drop it. The company I work for dropped it, so it's not on my actual platform. But
Okay.
all these songs are written and produced by me,
Okay.
and it's all sync music licensing. You can shop it, buy it, lease it, and yeah, I
Yes.
got GMC commercials, the Sierra Denali, the 2022 and 23. That's my music. I got an Adidas commercial out right now. I got a whole bunch of stuff. Like I
Girl.
had Fast and Furious 9. So when we was taping, when Fast and Furious 9 came out, they
Uh-huh.
used one of my songs for one of their commercials too.
Shut up.
Like we cut big checks around here. Like
That's what we
my
talking
team,
about.
yeah, we're not.
That's
I
what I'm
don't even want to.
talking about.
Let me not say I was finna insult some people. But
Look
I
at
pop my
you.
shit too hard. My blessings
No,
decrease.
no,
I'm telling you.
shoot. Be
I
proud.
have to.
That's
I
what's
have to.
up. Plot your
Yeah,
shit
I have
out
to.
there because that is beautiful. That is making big moves, girl. Those are
Definitely be.
accomplishments. So be proud of that.
Definitely be.
Float that shit.
Definitely be.
If you
I
got it,
really
you
do.
float it.
A lot of people tell me I downplay myself when I'm like out in public talking to people, but I don't know. I'll be like wanting to be regular. I don't be wanting, oh my gosh, yeah, I get tired of that sometimes because I really got a chill, laid back demeanor, and people be taking that, especially when I'm in room with strangers.
Hmm.
People be taking that as like Hollywood, but really, I'm watching you watch me. Like I'm trying to see what kind of spirits I'm amongst, like who's in this room. So I don't be on a Hollywood shit. I'm just chill like that, watching the room. That's just who I am.
That's what's up.
So,
Exactly. I
but all
mean,
right, bye, girl.
you are you. You is who you are, though. You ain't got to change me. Be you, girl. Be you,
All
because
right,
you is just dope, and I love you.
I love you too. We
Thank
gotta
you for
end
coming and chilling with me. Thank you for letting me talk to you again. And keep in touch with me, and we will talk again. And I will see
for
you in
sure.
September.
So hit me, and I hit you.
Well, we got each other's number now, so we don't even got to go through social media. We got
All right,
contact.
okay. I got you
All
locked
right, boo.
in.
Have a good rest of your day and
Too.
see you later. Bye.
Later. Bye.
Well, there you have it, y'all. That was the beautiful Miss 007. Please make sure you check out her music. Please make sure you check out her websites. Please make sure you follow her on her platforms and see what she has got going on and getting into. She is nothing but a vibe, and she keeps it real every time. And I hope anyone who had any questions, she cleared it up. She gave us a lot of information. She gave us some exclusive stuff we didn't even know about. So there y'all have it, y'all. Once again, I want to say rest in peace to the beautiful, awesome, amazing Miss Jamie Lopez. And please check out her book if you are able to get it. I don't even know who's in charge or who's doing what now, but her book is amazing. I am telling you, I read it in 3 days. Like everything that she talks about, it needs to be a movie. It needs to be a movie. That's all I can say about that. So, thanks everybody who came through and watched. KK, BV, everyone who came through, thank you. Phillips family, Monique King. Um, let's see. Today is Friday, so you know what's going on. We've got the finale of Ready to Love. We've got the finale of something else tonight. I can't remember, but we've got a lot going on. So I will see y'all soon and we will get into some things. Y'all know to catch me on the regular Mondays for Monday Mayhem, Sons of Anarchy, And make sure y'all is following me on all my platforms and all that's out there. And make sure you are following me on my other YouTube page, CORQ Weight Loss Journey, because I'm doing my thing. Don't y'all see it? Okay, y'all. I'm out of here. I'm about to go get a drink. I'm about to go get something to eat. It's been lovely. I will catch y'all lovely people later. I'm outie. Thanks for watching.